Yeah.
Alright, hi, my name is Greg Barsby, and my favorite current basketball player is Chipper Jones.
Hi, I'm Wysocki Wysocki. I'm from Team Latitude 64, and my favorite player is LeBron James from my hometown, Cleveland, Ohio.
And after Barsby had hit a tree, we see Wysocki going with a forehand roller, which is what we saw last round. Looks like that should work for him. I think we'll see the same out of Nate Sexton.
My name's Nate Sexton. I play for Innova Champion Discs. Welcome everybody to the Final 9. I'm sitting in 4th place, and my favorite all-time basketball player is LaMarcus Aldridge for Texas.
And Nate's catches an edge and goes up to the side of the hill.
My name's Schusterick. We're in Texas. My favorite basketball player is Candace Parker.
And Schusterick goes wide right and gets a good skip. Apparently Nolan here is the hometown favorite.
Hi, I'm Nolan, and representing Latitude 64, and my favorite basketball player is Larry Bird.
And Nolan catches one of the lower hanging tree branches. However, he should be able to get up and down from there. And Barsby is asking for a little action up there after he had less than a 30-foot drive. He may have a putt from there. And Nolan's second shot is going right at the pin. And may have skipped a little deep. And Ricky throws a forehand. And you'll have a putt from there. Nate Sexton with a lazy hyzer playing the hillside. Just a bit deep. And McBeth is down and left. Schusterick coming in and also just a bit hot. Oh, Barsby just missing. Seems to be some conversation going on here as to Nolan's disc going in the water, OB long, and the group is deliberating here as to exactly where it may have gone or what the call is going to be. Pretty certain Nolan will be putting from just inside the water's edge once he takes his 1 meter relief. And Nolan gets the penalty for with that putt. McBeth uphill from 28 is good. Ricky Wysocki with a similar distance. And Wysocki right into the middle of the chains. Schusterick is in for his birdie 3. Barsby can take a 4 here. Sexton's good. And McBeth goes high and to the right. Looks like a little bit of a slip on the tee. And we'll see how clean his lane is for his second shot. Wysocki up next after the birdie on hole 1. And Wysocki asking for it to get up, and he catches the tree. And Nate going with a roller. He's got to fight through the long grass. Great shot by Nate. That should give him easy access with a hyzer on the second shot. And a huge route here by Will, and it finishes left. Greg Barsby, 5th to tee. Somebody is hungry as they keep yelling out.
Get out there and open.
And his rolls out into the open. And Nolan goes up the gut looking for that. And it catches the tree in the center. Ricky going with a high hyzer out and around the trees. And Greg Barsby had just thrown, although we did not realize where he was at. That's Nolan. Schusterick playing a nice hyzer into the bucket. And Nate just a bit short. And a good approach by Paul. Nolan's putt is up. And good. Crowd loves it. And Ricky's in from about 25 feet. That'll be a birdie 3 as Nolan just converted on as well. And Barsby from the same distance. Very nice approach shot by Barsby to get the birdie 3. McBeth, easy birdie 3, and I expect the same of Schusterick. And Nate Sexton taps in 6 opportunities and 6 birdies here on hole number 3. McBeth attempting the am route. Beautiful shot by Paul McBeth.
Beautiful shot.
That's what I like to call the am route, folks. And Wysocki throws a forehand that's clearing out the gallery. Next to tee is Nate Sexton, forehand destroyer. Will Schusterick trying to confuse me. I knew that he went up and over. That's what he did last round. Schusterick throwing his favorite peach prodigy disc. Greg Barsby looking for a big run up. Very good looking forehand if it makes it around the corner.
That's through.
A shot by Greg Barsby. 6th to tee. Nolan Grider. Nate throwing up with his Firebird. Wysocki with a backhand that's carrying to the left. And Will have to go in with a standstill shot due to the footing. And Greg going high. Annie, that's heading into the path. We'll see what happens when it hits the ground. And McBeth has a standstill shot from here at the bottom of the hill. And he's carried wide right into the tunnel. And Nate says he's going for the up and over crazy shot. And we'll have to see what happens. And the spotter told us that Nolan had the nicest shot of the tournament. Schusterick's 3rd shot, going up and rolling toward the pin. McBeth owes me $1. And Ricky's throwing another shot.
Nice kick.
Good kick. That was his 2nd shot from out of the woods. Barsby's putt is up.
Huh.
During Nate's previous shot, he was actually on hole 9's fairway, and then he threw to the spot where he's at right now.
Yeah!
Solid putt, using multiple fairways, making it happen. That's a 5 here on the par 5.
Yeah.
Barsby straddle is in. And Ricky makes good. And Paul is in for birdie 4. Very impressive, but not nearly as impressive as Nolan, who is lining up his eagle 3. Eagle 3 for logo Nolan Grider. And after carding the eagle 3 on hole number 3, Grider is first up here on hole number 10. It's tight tunnel shot, which has a basket on the right-hand side. And Paul McBeth lacing a drive up on the left-hand side. Nearly perfect shot here.
Who's up?
Greg Barsby's. Seems to be some confusion. Will Schusterick third on the tee. And Schusterick with a very nice looking shot. And the gallery loves his shot. Fourth to tee, Greg Barsby. And Barsby carries right. And Wysocki, controlled shot on the right-hand side. I believe that's a putter or a mid-range. And Nate short and heading right. And Nate with a little pitch out. Nate with his forehand Firebird looking to get up towards the basket for a par. And looks to be a good shot. Wysocki with his second forehand. Greg Barsby on his second shot. Good looking forehand coming in. Just a bit deep of the basket. That's a makeable putt. Nolan with a very nice drive. He's got a short turnover for approach. And he's underneath the pin. Very nice sized gallery out here taking in the action this afternoon. Will Schusterick with a little patent pending stance. His back to the wall, or to the hole I should say. His back to the wall of trees.
Get in.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Earlier, Paul McBeth said he was looking to do something impressive. Ugh. And Wysocki's birdie putt is too high.
Yeah, Nate.
Good par save by Nate. He's going to card a 4, as will Wysocki. The other 4 players are all in pretty good position to card 3s. Schusterick for the 3. Paul McBeth has birdied the first 3 holes out here. He's in good position to birdie his 4th of 4. Greg Barsby is in. And with just 5 to go, Paul has extended his lead even further. You're watching Final 9 coverage here at the 2015 Nick Hyde Memorial. Nolan going with the Heiser route and skips just past the basket here on hole number 14, which measures in around 280 feet. McBeth lining up for the high Heiser route. McBeth goes high Heiser. We're going to have to see if he gets back into view for us. Schusterick also goes with the high Heiser and is short. Forehand shot here by Barsby. And right next to the pin. And Ricky also going with a forehand, looking for a little skip. And it gets caught up on that left-hand side. And Nate makes an adjustment from the 3rd round where he had thrown Heiser and gone OB. Ricky's putt is just wide right. After releasing his drive, Nate said that he hates this hole. That was a nice putt there. He's had his struggles here this weekend, however, on hole 14. And Schusterick is good for the birdie too. Well, Paul is putting and barely keeping it in. We see how his we saw his girlfriend, Jennifer Allen, in the background driving as she has made her way to the final 9 in the women's division. Nolan Grider's got about 20 feet, maybe 18 feet to get the birdie here. And left side pocket and in for Grider. Ricky is going to tap in and take a 3. And Greg Barsby, who is parked right next to the basket, is going to card the birdie 2 as well. Just 4 holes to go in the final 9. Nolan with a nice looking hyzer shot and comes up just short. Surprisingly, for the ease of this hole, I have not seen too many impressive shots on this 292 footer. Looks like Paul may not have given it enough. And it fights through. Third to tee, Will Schusterick. Schusterick looking for that to get left. However, it looks like the bottom just dropped out of it. Barsby 4th.
Run. Oh, it's just dying. Skip. Yep.
Nice shot by Greg Barsby. And Nate throwing it up for the hyzer and comes up short. Wysocki's initial shot was just a bit high. Now he's got a bad skip here on his second shot. Nate is just off the rim. Nolan's birdie putt is up and also off the top. And good chain grab on that left side for McBeth. And Ricky off the rim. Ricky seems to be a little bit frustrated and somewhat dejected out here. He has not had too many breaks go his way thus far. Schusterick is good on the birdie 2. And Barsby is just a few feet away. He'll cash in on the 2 as well. Great shot here by Paul McBeth. Huge turnover shot, nearly impossible to follow most of these huge shots off the tee. And Schusterick a little early on that right-hand side, and then it finishes left. If Barsby could just get that to continue to turn, however, it's going to finish left.
Almost got him. Almost got him.
Moving a few of the gallery members out there. And Nolan going with a turnover roller. All the spectators up on that left side need to move. Looks like the long grass kept him from going even further. And big turnover shot here by Sexton.
Hit that tree.
Another big turnover shot here, this time by Wysocki, and it finishes left. And Schusterick with a rip. Very nice shot here by Schusterick through that very small tunnel.
Oh, here it is. It's a little more out. Right there. You can see it from here pretty well. Oh, yeah, right here. Yeah, it's like right here, I think.
After Nate being caught up in the trees, going with a forehand approach. And very nicely done. And Barsby going with a high hyzer. And right next to the pin. Nolan throwing his second shot. Ricky goes with a overhand and be a little bit short.
Get it.
Oh, and McBeth. Very nice shot. Nolan's putt for three is just low. And a 1-0 shot from Nate. And Ricky with a solid putt, which is exactly where we saw Jeremy Coling during the first round on Saturday. And Paul is in. Easy 3, which is a birdie. Nolan will take a 4, which is the par. And the rest of the gentlemen will tap out. Very adequate shot there by Paul McBeth. Greg Barsby second to tee. Barsby, knowing he did not get enough turnover on that, it's going to finish hard left. Third to tee, Will Schusterick. Good looking shot by Schusterick. And next up, Nolan Grider. Nolan with a roller shot. I'm guessing that got at least 300.
Yeah, there you go. Told you. There's your friends. Your fans, I mean.
Nate Sexton also throwing a roller. Gallery likes it. And a very long shot also by Ricky Wysocki. 888 feet, hole number 17.
Oh no.
Barsby catching a tree right in front of him here off this short tee. Sexton catching a little bit of tree action on the right. However, he's put himself for a long eagle opportunity. Wysocki throwing a DD Felon. Looking for that just to get a little bit further left. A beautiful shot here by Nolan Grider, right next to the pin. Schusterick throwing a mid-range here, and it's to the right. And McBeth knew right out of his hand that wasn't the shot he was looking for. Said he was hoping to get the two, but short and left. Barsby has about 200 feet to the hole. And he's right next to it. About 70 feet, just short. From 50, Paul McBeth just off the top. Schusterick for eagle. 888 feet. Will Schusterick cards the eagle 3. Very impressive. Wysocki for eagle. And he makes good. I have 3 more tap-ins, all for birdies. Moving on to the final hole of the 2015 Nick Hyde Memorial. We are here for our final hole, the 2015 Nick Hyde Memorial. Will Schusterick on the tee. Just short of the OB line, Will Schusterick. Local boy Nolan, even his bad shots get cheered. He's across looking for a long birdie putt. Solid shot by Ricky Wysocki. This is their 66th hole of the tournament here. Paul McBeth on the tee. Paul McBeth somewhat goofing around. I know I told him last round that I had a hard time seeing his blue disc and he should have thrown the pink one. This time he threw the pink one. Greg Barsby getting a round of applause.
Two strokes.
Stop. And Barsby's does stop just short of the OB on the left-hand side. Nate Sexton up next.
Get on out there.
Nate getting some cheering, and those are your tee shots here on the final hole. Nolan here with just 90 feet until he has this tournament completed. And just a bit left. And McBeth, I don't think he's going to need that one. Wysocki is up, just off the front of the rim. And Schusterick is short on his birdie here on hole number 9 of the finals. Solid gallery we see out here today. get Nolan Greider in on it. No problems for Greg Barsby. Ricky Wysocki on the right-hand side. And your champion, Paul McBeth. And they're going to tap in. We're going to see if we can grab Paul McBeth in just a moment here. I'm the Disc Golf Guy, and this is my video blog. I'm joined today by our Nick Hyde Memorial Champion, Paul McBeth. Paul, took you 66 holes, you ran them down. Tell us a little bit about your success today.
Today, weather wasn't as good. It was still pretty calm though, so I was able to come out with a 53. Just not really take any big numbers. I had a few 4s in there, but I was able to bring them back with some 2s. So it was just, pretty boring.
Rarely do we find you down 3 strokes after the first round, and by the end of the second round, you were all knotted up with Greg Barsby. Talk about how you put it into an extra gear today.
Well, yesterday, I was back 3, and Audubon I know was a lot of birdies out there, so I had to make them up. I was able to make them up quick, and then today it was just like I said, don't take any big numbers, and Barsby had a few mistakes early, so I got some strokes early and was able to hold on to them. And the same with the finals. I think we only had the first hole. We scored different in the final 9. So
it seemed like you were a little bit on cruise control during the finals. You were obviously playing well, but you didn't have too much to worry about during these finals. Now this is another A-tier victory here in Texas. A pretty significant paycheck. I think $2,500 for first place. Anything you'd like to say about the event?
Yeah, Matt did a great job running this, and I don't know Nick personally or never met him, but I mean, it seems like he was a big influence around here, and a lot of people loved him, and I know he brought us some good weather, so that was awesome.
All right. Anything you'd like to say? I know you've been a busy man. You haven't hit as many tournaments this year as maybe in prior years, but I know you're touring. You're doing your McBeast challenges. What can we look forward to when I might run you down or see you again?
I don't know when we'll see each other again, maybe GBO, but I'll be at National Collegiates. We actually head out probably tonight, get a little move on it, and then we'll be in North Carolina. We'll have a McBeast challenge there, and then the Rumble and GBO. So that's, the next 4 weeks worth of scheduling.
You're a busy guy. Any parting shots before we end the week?